Welcome back. Thought I'd start off the new Look channel with a video that is all about egalitarianism. Let's start first and foremost with the definition of egalitarianism. It actually has two. It is both a noun and an adjective. And as you can see up there, is the belief that everyone is equal. Now, to give you a little bit of background, egalitarian, the word has actually been around since the French Revolution, where the three words egalitaria, frateria, and liberty, equality, brotherhood, and liberty is what it meant. So the word egalitarian literally means equality. It literally means equality. It's French for equality. Some people would have you believing that egalitarians are men's rights activists, and to some extent they're right. And some people would have you believing that some egalitarians are feminists, and to some extent they're correct. What egalitarianism actually believes in is equality for all people. So it's a little bit of MRA, a little bit of feminism, because on the one hand you have feminism, which totally advocates for the rights of women, and on the other hand you have men's rights activists who totally advocate for men's rights. Egalitarianism falls in the middle, and you're more likely to encounter an egalitarian that will stand up for any injustice. If a woman, say, is battered by a husband and then put into prison for adultery, you can bet an egalitarian is going to fight alongside feminists for that injustice to be stopped. Likewise, if a guy who has done nothing wrong, it's the end of a relationship and a woman is basically keeping their child from him, then you'll find egalitarians fighting that injustice as well. But too often people just synonymise it with men's rights activists, and it's not. It's actually the middle of the road. Yeah, that's your basic introduction to egalitarianism. Now, certain people have decided that they're egalitarians for purposes. We won't go into this person that I'm talking about, but I think everyone knows who I'm talking about when I say people go into egalitarianism, because the ideology that they actually subscribe to has a bad rep. Sorry, get rid of the glare. Yeah, so everybody knows exactly who I'm talking about, but we're not going to talk about him specifically today. We're going to talk about the ideology. It's going to be amazing. Now, I'm gonna attempt to put down here, almost on my face, the definition of egalitarianism and the Urban Dictionary definition of men's rights activists side by side. I actually have the picture. I'm not sure where it's going to work. This is an experiment. We're going to figure it out together. So yeah, you can see that they're not actually synonymous. They're actually similar, but not, if you catch my drift. I mean, it's like comparing apples and oranges, though, because, like, men's rights activists, they fight for stuff that egalitarians will fight for as well, and so will feminists. Feminists will fight for stuff that egalitarians will fight for as well. So it's not a case of which one do I subscribe to today? It's a case of which one is more in line with what I believe. And if you believe that women are unequal in society, I personally don't believe that I am unequal to a man in society. But if you believe that and you want to fight for the advocacy of women's rights, feminist. If you believe that men get a raw deal in society and you want to fight for their rights, men's rights activist. If you believe that society treats everyone differently depending on the circumstances, and you want to fight for the rights of everybody, for human rights, then egalitarian. But, and this is a big but, it's not my big but it's a big but. Don't just flip-flop because oh, people badmouth feminism, If feminism is what you believe in it. If feminism is what you believe in it. Demonstrate it. Do not, however, crap on anyone. That is the main rule. That is the main rule of humanity. That's the main rule of humanity. Do not crap on anyone. And I'm going to leave it there because do not crap on anyone is a good way to end it. Don't crap on anyone. Bye.